If God is real, why does he allow so much suffering? That's a good question. My mother died when I was 7 years old. She was 31 years old. And for me, it might be the most traumatic experience of my life. And so that's not just a question. For years, for me, it was the question. And if you've ever walked through pain or loss or heartbreak or betrayal, you've probably asked that same question. And so let me start here. This question is really emotional before it's intellectual because it comes from a place of hurt, not just doubt. But here's what I've come to understand. God allowing suffering is not the same as God causing it. I had to realize that the presence of pain doesn't mean the absence of God. Sometimes pain is the very thing that wakes us up to his presence. Norman Geisler said, God allows evil and suffering to exist to preserve human freedom. Without freedom, love isn't love, it's just control. So here's where we are. God gave humanity free will because love without choice isn't love, it's coercion. And with free will comes the potential for pain. God could stop every act of evil, but he'd also have to stop every act of freedom. I've even asked this question. Why doesn't he just remove all the evil people? Frank Turek said, if God were to eliminate all evil people at midnight, how many of us would still be here at 12:01? Because if God stopped every act of evil or suffering, he would also have to stop you and me every time we made a selfish choice. Because let's be real, evil isn't just out there. It's also in here. It's in our hearts. It's in our decisions. It's in our silence. We want justice until it comes knocking at our door. I mean, just think about how quickly evil shows up when somebody cuts you off or offends you. We like to believe we only want justice when the truth is we want revenge, and that's evil. But here's what makes Christianity different. God doesn't just sit above suffering. He stepped into it. Jesus, who is God in the flesh, felt the full weight of human pain. He was betrayed. He was abused. He was beaten. He was beaten. He was beaten. He was abandoned. He was crucified. Wes Huff said, the Christian faith is not a set of easy answers to hard questions. It's the story of a God who willingly entered into our suffering and transformed it from the inside out. So God didn't just allow suffering. He endured it. He endured it for you and for me and for this whole broken world. And what Jesus did on the cross wasn't just about forgiveness. It was also about defeating suffering and death forever. Because one day, according to Revelation 21:4, he will wipe away every tear from our eyes. There will be no more death, no more mourning, no more crying, and no more pain. So I don't have every answer, but I do know this. God is not absent in your pain. He's present in it, and he's promised to redeem it. So the question isn't, why is God allowing suffering? The question is, who's going to walk with me through it? And the answer is Jesus.